Welcome back to the LeetCode series. In this video, we are going to solve the problem minimum operation to make array parity alternating. What we need to make parity alternating means here they have clearly mentioned if one element is even, then another should be odd, then again even. Like that we need to perform. How many way we can do? Two way. First element should be even, then odd, even, like that. Either odd, even, odd, like that, right? If our condition will be fail, in that case, we can perform the operation. Either we need to increase or either we need to decrease, right? So what happen if, for example, 4 and 4 will come. This is even. We need to come this one as a odd. So we will perform operation either -1 or +1. Okay, right? Now check next what we can do. We need to return minimum operation. How many minimum operation we can perform? Okay. Another thing is minimum possible difference of maximum value of array minus minimum value of array. Okay, right? In this case, what we can do, make this one as odd for 4. After 4, it will become as 3. If you will do -1 operation, then we need to return difference as a 1. And what is the minimum operation? 1 minimum operation. We need to return as a 1, 1. Right? We will check in both case. We will start from even, odd, then again odd, even. Right? So, what we can do? 2, -3, 1, and 4. Check this one as a even, from even, odd. Okay. This is even, this is odd. Okay. So this is even, right? This is odd. Okay, right? This one is even. Now we need to perform +1 or -1. This one is odd. No, we need to perform +1 or -1. How many operation? Two operation is there. Now we need to find the maximum difference of maximum element minus minimum element. How we can find? Here it's not changing. So minimum value should be -3. Right? Maximum value will be, here it will give you 1, and here it will give you, if you take as a -1, it will give you -1 plus 1, 5 or 3. If you perform the operation, you will get 5 or 3. What we need to take? We need to take 3. Okay, so this is the minimum value and maximum value will be 3. Difference will be 3 minus 3, like minus 3, 6. Okay, this is the one way. Another way, let's check for odd even, -2, -3, 1, 4. Take as if even, odd, even. This is not odd. What we can do? We can do the operation +1, -1, +1, -1. Because odd, this should be even, but this one is odd. We need to perform odd, even, odd. Okay. This is odd, even, odd, even. Okay. This is also okay. So our maximum value will be 4, right? What will the minimum value? Minimum value will be what you want to take. If you will do +1, this will give you -2. If you will do -1, it will give you -4. Here, if you do +1, it will give you -1. And if you will take -1, this will give -3. So, what operation you want to do? You want to maximize the minimum value, right? Maximize the minimum value. If you will do +1, what will be our minimum value? -2, -2. And what will the our max? minus mean, it will give you 4 minus minus 2, it will give you 6. How many operations we are performing here? Two operations. So in both case, we are getting two operation and value as a 6. Okay, 2 and 6. So we are returning 2 and 6. Okay. In this example, we are getting same, but in some example, you will get lesser operation. So we will return that lesser operation value. If we are getting the same operation, so we will try to check this should be minimum value. Right. One more thing here we need to notice, like in this case, in this case, when maximum value is coming, we when we are performing the operation, every time what we need to minimize, minimize the maximum value, minimize the maximum value, right? And in case of minimum, we'll try to maximize, right? Because if you will maximize the minimum value and minimize this one, minimize the maximum and maximize the minimum, so this will give you less difference, right? So how we can do, wherever we are performing the operation, we will try to take maximum is equal to maximum of our previous maximum, and what our current value is there, we'll try to reduce 1. If we will do plus 1, this will give you, if you have seen in 4 case, this will give you 5. But if you do 4 minus 1, this will give you 3. Okay, after for minimum, we will try to get minimum of our previous minimum value. Then what we want to do, we are trying to maximize the minimum value, we will do this one, right? And wherever we are getting minimum operation, that time we will try to return minimum minus max. Good. But what will happen if now see, if all value is same, for example 4 4 4 4 4, try to make as a this one as a even, odd, even, like that. Okay, so maximum, first our maximum value will be minus infinity or minimum will be plus infinity, right? 4 will come, this one is greater than minus infinity and 4 is minimum, right? Now we want to make this one as odd, so what we can do, minus 1 or plus 1 we can do, right? So we can do plus 1 or minus 1. So try to try to minimize our maximum. So this is okay, what we are doing, maximum of our previous max and minus previous max and then current value minus 1. But this is already maximum, can't we can't reduce, we are always doing maximum. Okay, we can minimize using value, but we can't use like minimum of something, right? So here what we can do, we need to maximize it, minimum of 4, and we will do 4 plus 1 5, right? So always you will get 4 and 4. This will not getting update. Okay, in this case, this is not updating, right? Now check from the odd, and odd even, odd. When we'll do 4, like 4, 4, 4. So maximum, what is the maximum value? We'll try to minimize, maximum is equal to 3 or minimum is equal to 5, right? Now here, this one is already even, so it will give you 4. Minimum will be, minimum will be 4, right? So we are getting maximum and minimum is same when all will when all value is when all value is equal. Okay, but when all value is equal, this is always either odd or even. So alternatively we need to do reduce or plus one. Four, whatever you want to increase it or decrease it. Maximum minus mean will be always one, and operations will be, what will the operations? Always it will be uh, length of the array. Length of the array divided by 2. If it is 5 length, you can change this to value. If this is 4 length, also you need to change it to value. So always length divided by 2, that is our floor value. So if every element is equal, what we'll do? We will return L by 2 as our operations and difference will be 1. But in other case, our previous method, like we need to update max or min, it will be 1. Okay, let's see the code. If length is 1, so we'll return 0, 0. If all number is same, how we'll check? Using set, we will add all element in set. If set size is 1, we will return length divided 2 and difference will be 1. Either we will evaluate option 1 or option 2. Option 1, even will start from even, or option 2 will start from odd. Let's see here. We are taking minimum maximum value as integer minimum, or this one as a minimum value as a plus infinity, and we'll go through the value. We'll check this one is even. If our value is even but we don't want event, so we'll perform the operation. Okay, what we are doing? We are doing the maximum of maximum value, value minus 1, otherwise minimum of minimum value, this one. We are performing this operation until end. If this condition is not true, so we are just directly updating the maximum value or minimum value. Or next element, we are changing the next expectation element. Or finally, we are returning operations or maximum value minus minimum value. Here we can check if operation both were taking same operations. So whichever value have the less difference, so we are returning that one. Otherwise, whichever value have the less operation, we are returning that option. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.